The spacecraft shuddered violently as we breached Planet X's atmosphere. The deafening roar of the engines filled the cabin, a stark contrast to the eerie silence that awaited us. Outside, streaks of fiery orange and crimson painted the alien sky, a breathtaking spectacle of atmospheric friction. We braced ourselves, the weight of anticipation heavy on our chests as our descent began. The surface of Planet X, shrouded in a thick purple haze, grew closer with every passing second. The landing was rough, the impact jolting us in our seats. A collective sigh of relief swept through the team as the engines finally sputtered and died, plunging us into an unsettling silence. We had made it. We were on Planet X. The airlock hissed, releasing a plume of vapor into the alien atmosphere. Our journey of exploration was about to begin, a voyage into the unknown.
Stepping onto Planet X's surface was like stepping into another dimension. The air, thick and heavy, carried the faint scent of ozone and something else, something unfamiliar and metallic. The gravity, slightly stronger than Earth's, pulled at us, making every movement feel deliberate, calculated. Our eyes struggled to adjust to the dim, otherworldly light that filtered through the dense purple haze. Shadows stretched and danced around us, playing tricks on our already overwhelmed senses. Above, the sky wasn't the familiar blue, but a swirling canvas of deep violet and crimson, a breathtaking spectacle that was both beautiful and unsettling. The silence, absolute and profound, was perhaps the most disorienting thing of all. It was the silence of a world seemingly devoid of life, a stark contrast to the cacophony of our home planet. We had come to Planet X searching for answers, for signs of extraterrestrial life, but the planet so far remained an enigma, a silent guardian of its secrets.
As we ventured further from the landing site, the silence remained unbroken. No sounds of birdsong, no rustling of leaves, no hum of insects, just an eerie, almost oppressive stillness. It was as if the planet itself was holding its breath, watching our every move. The terrain underfoot was surprisingly varied. Rocky outcrops gave way to smooth, dusty plains, crisscrossed by strange, glowing plants that emitted an ethereal, greenish light. They were our only source of illumination in the perpetual twilight that shrouded Planet X. The air, although breathable, carried a strange, metallic tang. We wore our environment suits, a necessary precaution against unknown pathogens. Every breath, filtered and regulated, served as a constant reminder that we were a long way from home, strangers in a strange land.
Survival on Planet X, we quickly realized, would be a constant challenge. Our first priority was securing a sustainable source of food and water. The initial supplies we carried with us wouldn't last long, and we needed to find a way to replenish them. Initial scans had revealed the presence of water, though it was locked beneath the planet's surface. We set up a base camp near one such potential water source and began the arduous task of drilling. Finding food promised to be more difficult. The plant life, though abundant, was unlike anything we had encountered before. We collected samples, carefully analyzing them for any nutritional value, hoping to find something, anything, that could supplement our dwindling rations. The survival of our mission and our own lives depended on it.
Section 5. Through the Purple Haze, a glimpse of life. Days on Planet X were measured in rotations, the thick atmosphere making it difficult to track time by the distant sun. We had established a routine, a semblance of normalcy in this alien world. Exploration teams ventured out daily, collecting data, searching for resources, and most importantly, looking for signs of life. One such team returned to base camp with a story that sent a chill down our spines. They reported seeing movement in the distance, a flicker of something large and dark disappearing into a thicket of glowing plants. Had they finally found what we were looking for? Intrigued and apprehensive, we set out the next day, armed and alert, retracing the team's steps. The air crackled with anticipation. We were explorers, pioneers on the edge of the unknown, and the possibility of encountering extraterrestrial life, however daunting, was what we had trained for.
Section 6. The Elusive Denizens of Planet X. Our search for the elusive creature we had glimpsed became an obsession. Days turned into weeks, and still, it eluded us, appearing only in fleeting glimpses, always just out of reach. We set up motion sensors, hoping to capture its movements, to learn more about its behavior. The data we collected painted a puzzling picture. The creature, whatever it was, seemed to be nocturnal, only active during the planet's long, dark nights. It moved with a swiftness and agility that belied its size, navigating the rocky terrain with ease. We were dealing with an intelligent species, that much was clear. But were they hostile? Or were they simply as wary of us as we were of them? The answer to that question, we knew, could determine the fate of our mission.
Section 7. A Symphony of Shadows and Light. One night, as we huddled in the dimly lit mess hall, reviewing data from the day's explorations, the low hum of the base camp's generator sputtered and died, plunging us into darkness. A collective gasp filled the room. Outside, the eerie silence of Planet X was shattered by a series of high-pitched clicks and whistles, a symphony of sounds that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. We grabbed our flashlights, their beams cutting through the darkness, casting long, dancing shadows on the walls of our makeshift habitat. Fear, primal and instinctive, gripped us. We were vulnerable, exposed in the darkness, our technology, our only lifeline to Earth, rendered useless. The creatures of Planet X, it seemed, were aware of our predicament. They were out there, somewhere in the darkness, watching, waiting.
Section 8. Technology, our lifeline on Planet X. The power outage, though short-lived, served as a stark reminder of our dependence on technology. We were explorers on the frontier of human knowledge, but our survival, our very existence in this alien environment, hinged on the sophisticated tools and gadgets at our disposal. Our spacesuits, with their intricate life support systems and advanced communication arrays, were our armor against the unknown. They allowed us to breathe, to stay warm, to communicate with each other in this alien world. Our vehicles, specially designed for traversing the rough terrain of Planet X, gave us mobility, allowed us to venture further and explore more of this strange and wonderful world. And our scientific instruments, our eyes and ears in this alien environment, helped us to make sense of the data, to unravel the mysteries of Planet X.
Section 9. Unraveling the Mysteries of Planet X. As we delved deeper into the mysteries of Planet X, we began to uncover evidence of a rich and complex ecosystem. The glowing plants we discovered were not just a source of light, but also the foundation of the planet's food chain, converting the planet's dim sunlight into energy through a process similar to photosynthesis. The creatures we had glimpsed, we learned, were not the only inhabitants of this world. Smaller life forms, insect-like in appearance, thrived in the shadows, feeding on the glowing plants and each other. They were a crucial part of the planet's delicate ecological balance. Every discovery, every piece of data we collected, brought us closer to understanding this alien world. We were like archaeologists, piecing together the fragments of a long-lost civilization, except the civilization we were uncovering was still very much alive.
Section 10. A Universe of Possibilities. Our mission to Planet X was more than just a scientific expedition. It was a testament to the boundless curiosity of the human spirit, our innate desire to explore, to discover, to push the boundaries of what is known. In the vast expanse of the cosmos, amidst the billions upon billions of stars and planets, we had stumbled upon a world teeming with life, a world that challenged our preconceived notions of what was possible. It was a humbling experience, a reminder that we are but a small part of something much greater than ourselves. The discovery of life on Planet X had profound implications, not just for science, but for all of humanity. It forced us to confront the possibility that we are not alone in the universe, that somewhere out there, among the stars, other intelligent beings might be looking up at the night sky, wondering if they, too, are alone.
Section 11. The Unending Quest. As our mission on Planet X drew to a close, we knew that we were only scratching the surface of what there was to learn. We had gathered valuable data, made groundbreaking discoveries, and caught fleeting glimpses of creatures that seemed to exist on the fringes of our understanding. But the true measure of our success lay not in the answers we found, but in the questions we raised. For every mystery we solved, a dozen more emerged, beckoning us further into the unknown. Our departure from Planet X was not an end, but a beginning. It was the start of a new chapter in human exploration, a chapter filled with the promise of discovery and the thrill of the unknown. We left behind a world brimming with secrets, a world that would continue to captivate our imaginations and inspire our dreams long after we had returned to Earth. The quest for knowledge, we knew, was never truly over. It was a journey without end, a testament to the boundless potential of the human spirit.